helping you invest in yourself so we can invest in the future, fam. Go ahead and smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Gotta subscribe to the channel. Make sure the bell notification is lit. We're streaming from the hotel. It's not perfect. We don't have all the studio stuff, the studio lights, all that cool stuff that makes it look all cool. But nonetheless, what we have is a solid stream happening. I came back from inscribing Vegas, which was absolutely amazing. Again, another just cool thing that we get to do in the space. I'm looking forward to more people to connect to as we continue to grow. Let's go ahead and yeah, so I'm sharing my screen right here. We got some things to look at, that is for sure. Let's start off with our X account, probably the best way, but inscribing Vegas, this is where we were at right here. I wanted to make sure we can check this down here. Let me open up another tab. We got less screens and everything. I want to make sure we're live on YouTube, we're live on X, and I need to be able to see the chat. I need to be able to communicate with you guys. So let me grab this tab and drop it down here for us. And of course, I forgot the charger to the mouse, fam. I mean, you know how that goes, right? So let's go ahead. Let me open this up over here. If you guys are tapped in with me, I really appreciate it. Um, let's go to Restream. I'll be able to read the comments right now from Restream. So go ahead and pull up. We're going to check out what's going on with the overall crypto market cap. I'm going to let you guys know the vibe, the sentiment, those who are actually pulling up, because this is a super late night stream. So there might be, not too many people from XPX. I know a lot of the guys are across the pond, but I thought it was necessary, and I think it's cool that we get to be here. We get to do this, right? You guys, we got XPX merch. We're linking up with people, inscribing Vegas. Yeah, exactly, man. And it's fun. All right. So yeah, the quality, I'm telling you, it's without the lighting, it's just not the same. The lighting's fixed, all the cameras. So definitely pull up, man. I want to talk to you guys a little bit. A lot of things that I learned. We're definitely going to be looking how to get these Bitcoiners in. What's up? We got Dice Rolls up in here. What's up, Dice Rolls? We got Saphir also in here. Get your whole community in here. We'll pull up whatever you guys are doing. We'll even bring up Dice Rolls, man. Smart DeFi is on fire, man. I've been seeing all of Smart DeFi on fire. Noma token's doing good. I mean, just about every project's doing really good. But right now, I've been excited with what's going on with all this stuff in this market, and obviously all these people and coming here to Las Vegas. It's absolutely amazing. Let me know if the audio is good, Saphir, if everything's loud and clear. Like I said, once you unplug everything and plug it back in, it's not the same. So I'm gonna have a lot of fun when I start plugging all this stuff back into the studio and getting it all on point again. But what's amazing is what we get to do here, right? So coming to Inscribing Vegas, being here right now at the Venetian, doing the Bitcoin conference, but we're doing more. We're doing all these other side quests. These side quests are really fun. So yeah, this is where I'm at right now. We're doing the ninja, the pizza ninjas, which these guys are pretty bullish, and I got to meet these guys. The guy who invented the ordinals was there. The guy who wrote this guy right here found the ordos. This guy right here, Snoop Toshi of the ordos. So right here, got to link up with him, and you get to see how diverse this really is. People like this for their own special reasons, and we're getting a lot of people to come in, and they have the same questions that we're asking as well. Like, how do we get everybody to come in? Like, they're actually within their own Bitcoin, how they feel, as far as Bitcoin, even they have their own disputes within their own little ecosystem, right? We're learning what's going on, and how they feel about, some Bitcoin maxis, how they feel about the ordinals, just like how some people feel about, pump fun, or how they feel about meme coins. So every sector has, we're a little bit of our tribalistic stuff. We are human, right? But this is why we have these spaces. This was absolutely amazing. A really cool experience. I'm actually invited to go later on tonight to the after party. It's in a couple hours, but I wanted to rest. My my leg and my foot is killing me. I actually one of my feet. Oh my god! I'm gonna send to Fear the feet pics actually. Um, yeah, look at that. But this right here is what it's all about, right? So there's still a lot of space to grow, even within what we're doing right now. So they're having their own little disputes on how they believe, some Bitcoin maxis don't even like you know, the ordinals and things like that. But a lot of people like that people are building. So we're invited to this right here as well. Even later on tonight, this is the after party that's going on in a couple hours. We're gonna chill for a little bit. I mean, I can't resist but to not tap in with everybody here. I know it's late and maybe the numbers might not be big, but we're making a lot of contacts, a lot of follows happening at a perfect time. So let's come over here. I think it's pretty cool to see Bitcoin just holding around 109,000, going fluctuating or whatnot. But I'm letting you guys know that we are early. We don't even have the Bitcoiner people's attention. We don't even have the Bitcoiners don't even know about us on Smart DeFi. The Bitcoiners don't even know about us on Solana. So there's so much, like, we're waiting for the normies. We keep saying we're waiting for the normies. We're waiting for retail. There's still a lot of these guys that know blockchain technology, that are bullish on the idea of cryptocurrency, and they're not even here. So it just goes to show that honestly there's a lot of room for this market to continue to grow, like for people to become more interested in other things. So Bitcoin holding 109,000. The Bitcoiners are happy. You see, everybody is like over 30,000 people. There's people everywhere with their lanyards from all different types of projects, different types of ideas. I also didn't notice how many Bitcoin miners are about. And this is where I'm going with this. And everybody, you guys know how we are. We're having fun together. This is a late night stream. I'm giving you guys what I'm picking up off the ground over there, and I'm giving to you guys raw. None of this, let me digest it. I'll come up with a great pitch for the guys tomorrow. No. I'm giving this to you guys exactly how I'm seeing it. I'm just bringing it right back to everybody, right? What I loved about this was how other companies are being invented and incorporated and built just because now this Bitcoin thing. So I talked to this one lady from China, super crazy fam, right? Doesn't even know about Bitcoin, doesn't even care about Bitcoin, doesn't even own cryptocurrency. But you know what her business is? Providing that if you want a remote shipping container size mining equipment, that they can get it to you. Is that not crazy that, like, because of this Bitcoin thing, because of this mining thing, we have people from the electric side of the electric sector, and they're like, okay, they want to mine and they like that stuff called Bitcoin, whatever. Let's make them one of the best infrastructures that we can, right? So there was a lot of things that I got, and a lot of things that I actually learned, as far as how close people can be. These guys right here were a lot closer to Bitcoin, but there was a little bit more where I was actually blown away. I still am. One second, everybody. I actually am still blown away. As far as, it's up to us how far we want to take this, everybody. It is up to us how far we want to take this, because that lady's her whole business is providing remote electric power sources for people to be able to set up mining from anywhere. So they're based in Dallas, they're based in Denver, but her company is from China. So pretty cool. Of course, it doesn't have batteries. I was going to show it off right here, but here we go. We're going to have a little fan right here. And even the sector of mining itself is actually growing as far as like the type of technology. So instead of like water cooled things, they're doing air cooled. And yeah, I mean, we got a lot of space to grow. Like Smart DeFi, we're not done. Smart DeFi, we got some Smart DeFi. I know I've seen dice rolls in here. If we got some more gorillas in here, I mean, pull up, fam. Honestly, pull up. There's a lot for us to grow. There's still a lot of market. I also got these right here. Not sure if you guys have seen these before. I saw a smaller YouTuber talking about these trading cards, right? Just like Pokemon cards, everybody laughed about them and they were stupid. And next thing you know, Charizard sell for a whole bunch. Well, there was like this small YouTuber, this girl that she was like opening these, and like my YouTube algorithm just popped it up. Like, I like sometimes I'll give my YouTube algorithm credit for that. It'll like not bring me up like some kind of like big influencer. It's just like, I think she probably had like no more than 10 people watching live, or I mean, she probably has like a very low amount of subscribers, but she's a girl, and that works for the space tremendously, right? But she was opening these, and I seen one video, she's opening them, and I'm like, all right, that's cool, or whatever, right? And I see another video, and she's opening them, I'm like, all right, that's cool. Then when I go look for these things on the internet, I can't find them. And I was like, of course I can't find them. And so I'm not sure if they're still all the way sold out, but how about we look them up and see? I'm gonna be opening them on a live stream. I'm not gonna do it on this one, so just so the actual content can be clean and because YouTube can pick up like how clean, like what kind of if it's 4K that we're streaming in, all that stuff. So since we're here, I want to be able to. I'm using a mm, 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 yeah. So I want to be able to. Let me see, making sure I'm putting the right one. Okay, yeah, so these guys right here, they make all this, even the Bob Ross collection. So let's bring this up to this screen now, show you guys what's going on. Appreciate you, man. I'm here with you, pal. Man, you know what? The support from everybody. You guys, there's going to be more people coming in. I mean, we're in the right place. I got a meeting tomorrow with somebody that's interested, and I'll do what I'm supposed to do. I mean, that's what you guys can count on, right? That I will do my part. Like, getting people to do the other step, that's on their part, right? But whether or not tomorrow I got a meeting that this guy DM me, I didn't hit him up. He's pretty big actually when it comes into payments, and so from the account. So I appreciate you guys having my back for sure, and it's greatly appreciated. And I'm gonna do my part, right? I'm gonna do my absolute part to do this the right way for you guys. So as you guys can tell, they're still sold out, and I shouldn't. Look at this thing. I don't know if people know what's sitting over there or whatnot, but maybe I go back and get the other boxes. What do you guys think? Do I go back and get the other boxes? Let me know in the chat. Like, honestly, let me know. I knew they were sold out. Like, this could be something. So, so let's just go over these. So right here, so the currency series 4 trading card set offers collectors an experience like no other, fam. I mean, you're never gonna have an experience like this ever again with expanded set of collector cards. There are a total of 70 different designs by artists bringing their unique vision to the series. We explore the foundations of traditional finance and emergent sectors, including decentralized finance and blockchain economies. They're like, yeah, that sounds good, yada, yada. Let me get to the fun stuff, right? Fortunate collectors may uncover rare variant cards, such as parallel holophiles, so some holographic cards, meta rare refractors, and serial number gemstones refractor cards. Look for randomly inserted cryptocurrency redemption cards that can be exchanged for various amounts of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, or Dogecoin, including 1 BTC or 1 ETH hits. You may even find a one of 21 Bitcoin cards. Let me know in the chat right now. Should I get one of these? Should I literally should I get more of these boxes? You guys see that they're sold out, right? Collector Parallel Rainbow, yeah, we got that. So I mean, the contents are there. You may also like these other ones, but I knew these things were sold out last time I checked. When I saw the box, I was like, I couldn't believe it. That also tells me that sometimes things are sold out and they got more stuff for people down the road. Like, that's pretty crazy to think about. Like, these have been sold out. They could sell them because obviously people want them, and they're not even selling it. Wow, that's pretty amazing if you ask me. So the boxes are just about gone. So I don't know. You guys let me know. I think they're going for 120. I got two of the other ones that are kind of rares that were going for like 500. And I actually, got another one, but I don't think I'm gonna like win nothing crazy, but maybe something down the road. You never know. You just never know with this stuff. Look, everybody thought that I was silly for collecting Pokemon cards, and I was, right. I mean, that was silly stuff. What am I doing collecting Pokemon cards? But the same people who said that was silly are the same people who said that I was silly for doing this Bitcoin stuff, And look at these Pokemon cards, what they're worth now. And we got this as well. These are, I guess, supposedly could be worth like close to 500. We got two of them, so we're gonna leave one. Yes, I'm staying very elevated. I'm definitely gonna relax my leg in a bit. I just wanted to do a stream, so I'm gonna relax my leg for a little bit. You guys know what's up, and then probably go to the after party, see what's going on with Davitola. But we got two of these. I think this is fun. We'll get to open this stuff up back at the house, and I think that's a good stream for everybody. We'll go through each card, what they're about, kind of give the stream a different dynamic. You know, not just all this like marketing and did you lock in this deal? Did you lock in this deal? It's also about the like whole experience. So what the atmosphere is like, it's amazing. It's literally electric. Like I'm so happy with how like that part right there, the atmosphere, how everybody wants to talk to you, how everybody wants to they want to hear about what you're doing. Like I haven't met one person. I'm sure there's somebody lingering around somebody. There's always one, right? I tell the guys that all the time. No matter how good you do, there's always somebody. But bam, 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 they don't even get no words come out, right? So, see you in NYC. No, I won't be in NYC. No, I won't be in NYC. No, no, no. NYC's coming here, man. We're gonna bring NYC to Las Vegas. But no, the atmosphere is absolutely amazing, and like I said, like I got cool with this guy from Newbit. So, bro, did you see Binance post earlier today? Super bullish for Captain BNB. Nice Rainbow Slice. Have not seen it, man. I've just been, yeah, out here in Vegas doing the crypto events. Just got back from the Luminarium. Had lunch. Got to. I was front row by the speaker panel and stuff like that. I still got another thing where I get to be like right up on there and stuff like that. So, got to learn a lot about the ordinals, how everybody feels about it, but it just feels really good to know that there's so much room to grow. Like the market's not saturated at all. I was surprised. I almost felt like I even asked the other miners. I was like, "What do you guys feel like is going to be your competition? Like, what? How are you going to be able to, um, like, because there was so many miners, like so many different types of mining equipment inside of the Bitcoin conference. Not the Luminarium was all about ordinals and the ordinal NFTs, which they got me. That's what they're all about. Like now I want to learn about ordinals. Now I want to start streaming enough about ordinals to get all these people that are willing to set up these kind of events. Like we should have them checking out our projects. They should check out Captain BNB. They should check out XPX. They should check out Feg Token because you can tell that they're within their own little bubble. So, now it's up to us to come out with good ideas to like, hey, how can we get these ordinal guys and ordinal people to come pull up and check out Smart DeFi, check out Noma token, pumping hard, 39%, Volcano token, 12%. Love Molly, 5.6%. The Penguins with the Waddle Gang, 3%. XPX right there at 3% as well. I mean, and that's what these things are about because now we have ideas on how we can, like, say, you know what, and that's the thing with like with XPX. Obviously, we get to leverage my channel, so in the ticker and in the titles, I get to provoke these people. But if you're part of Smart DeFi or if you're a part of this channel, I mean, all you have to do is pull up to the comments. I'm trying to bring everybody to it, right? It's up to you to do the finishing move, right? So let's go right here. Let's go to X. Let's go to CMC actually, and let's see what's going on with the prices, how they're holding up, the overall crypto market cap. Tomorrow the vice president talks. Seeing this at 3.44 trillion is very bullish that we're out of that 3. Ooh, look at ETH as well. No more 3.3, no more 3.28, none of that noise. No, 3.44 trillion. Bitcoin up, 1.8% on the week, not too bad. But look at Ethereum, that wet noodle everybody talks about. We're talking about 4.3%, looking strong at 2,600, 2,700. Was crazy. The way the Bitcoin maxis were talking about ETH, you would have swear they were talking about a pump fun meme coin. They're like, maybe ETH. I like ETH, not that much, but goes to show you that a lot of these Bitcoin maxi guys, these ordinal guys, it's up to us to get their attention. So, Ethereum is looking really good. XRP, down 1.8% of the week, but XRP is going to be XRP. We got BNB waking up again out of nowhere at 685, 5.1% of the week, looking really strong. Heard, and you know what? Heard some good things about BNB. Come on, wet noodle. Heard a lot of good things about BNB while I was here, and it was nice. A lot of people from the Asian community and I don't want to offend nobody, and you're offended, maybe this is not the right channel for you, because well, this is, just a wag me channel. Like, we got love and respect for everybody, but it was a great community from that side coming in, and people still hip on BNB. So I mean, that's nice. We got Solana also at that 176, looking good, 4.6% up on the week. Markets overall in the green, right? I mean, everybody's got a little smile on their face. Everybody knows you still got the negative Nancy. You still got the worrying Willis, the worrying Wendy, or whatever you want to call it. There's always going to be one. There's always going to, whether it's a guy or a girl, there's somebody that's the never. I call them the never happiers, right? They're always going to find something no matter what. And I mean, the kind of nerve you got to have to be bitter with Bitcoin at 100 and something thousand dollars. You got some nerve. You got some nerve to be living during the .com moment, and all you can do is come up with It's like, no, put your cape on. I want you to get Captain B&B up in here, and it's time to put the cape on. The cape stays on. I don't want to hear that. Oh, my cape, it's gonna look. It got dirty a little. Don't worry about it. Capes get dirty. Let's go. Keep the cape on, man. And so you're always gonna have these people. They're the panicans. You're always gonna have people that they want to project what they got going on in their mind, so that you feel like that. So it's like, whoo, gives them validation. But no, we're bullish on the market. I'm bullish on your Captain B&B. I'm bullish on your Vote Inu, man. If you guys are bullish, and I love the community, and you guys are solid doing your thing, I mean, how can I not? I wouldn't want to go against the whole Vote army, and I turned the corner, I'm walking down the street, right? I'm over here walking with my cane, right? I turned the corner, and next there's a bunch of dogs with lightning bolts. Yeah, what? You want to go against that? Is that what you're telling me? No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to be, driving down some long road. You get a flat tire, your car busts down, you blow a radiator. Next, you got to walk into the jungle. You don't want to go in that jungle and go against a bunch of gorillas, right? So I'm bullish on solid communities. I'm bullish on people who have the determination to make it happen. And we're gonna be tested. I mean, who out of all of us are not being tested? So what? I mean, comes with it. You could be as big as Avalanche. You don't think Avalanche wants to be back by their all-time high? You don't think Shiba Inu, and look at how big Shiba Inu is, right? So it's like, nobody's excluded from this. But what's nice is this is our moment to kind of still be able to. It's not going to be the same moment where you can play cute all the time, right? Where one minute you can say, "Hey, I'm bullish." One minute you're not. Eventually, one minute you're just going to have to get in line. And I want you guys to do a lot better, man. I want you guys get Jerry the Turtle up in here, man. Let's make this a great stream. I know it's a late night stream. We're only 20 minutes in. I know the camera's a little funky. We're not in the studio, but nonetheless, you guys know that. I mean, I got two laptops open and three screens inside the hotel room. We're gonna do this no matter what. So we'll go into BTC. We'll bring up your guys' favorite plays, get everybody in, and then I'm gonna relax for a little bit. And the after party starts at 8. I'm not gonna walk in right at 8. We got to be fashionably late a little bit for an after party that starts at 8. Maybe it might be wise to go there at 9, right? That'd be a nice little thing. And party to what midnight sounds responsible, right? We got, the vice president's gonna be here tomorrow, so we don't want to mess that up, right? We definitely want to have a lot of fun with what's going on. So right here we got BTC holding really good. What's pretty interesting, fam, is that we talked about this little motion right here, up and back down, and going back up. I'm very curious to see how the space handles everything tomorrow. Sometimes people want to, they have expectations. Oh, because of the Bitcoin conference, it's supposed to pump, and then if it doesn't pump, they get scared and they're like, I'm supposed to sell everything. Wrong. You know what I learned from these Ordinal guys? That they're taking it personally. That I'm really caught up that it's the financial infrastructure, right? This is what's cool about this, right? And I want to be transparent with myself and my ideology behind crypto and how other people are looking at it. But they're taking it upon themselves to inscribe, right? So I went to Inscribe Vegas, you guys know, and it's like about keeping track of history. And that's almost like, when you think about it, it's like, have we ever had a system like this. That so long as the nodes were running, that we could have the Library of Alexandria and never lose it. Like, whoa, that's deep. Forget monetary stuff. We're talking the beginning of time, or the beginning of time as so people know it from the beginning of the blockchain. That's kind of crazy, right? The next BC is blockchain. Nothing again. And I'm just having fun, everybody. Okay, uh, but blockchain. Next BC is gonna be could be blockchain, right? Because when you think about it, that's what's going on, and these guys are inscribing their music, inscribing their art. But what's to say that we don't inscribe, all of history of mankind? So, so long as there's always nodes operating, this could be the way that we just track history for everything, not just finances, right? So, pretty amazing. If you guys ask me, Bitcoin holding pretty strong. We'll see if people feel like, okay, it didn't pump. The vice president said this. It didn't make it pump. Let's sell everything. But should you sell everything of what it's going to be the way that history is being recorded from here on out? Then not only your history of just like your normal events, but your medical history, your all your history, right? All of it's going to be recorded forever. So, I mean, it just gets bigger and bigger the more you keep peeling this thing back. So, in the short term, yeah, we got some price action of anything above 103,000. Even wicking underneath there, I still think it's good. I would even be okay with any kind of touch on the 50 moving average. Everybody in this chat right now, everybody in this live stream should be able to handle it. Like, we already know this is when it's underneath it, it's freaking bearish. When it's on top of it, let that thing ride. I mean, when it gets above the 50 moving average, it'll break out. It'll come back and test it. It'll break out again. Now, if we break underneath it, we start questioning things, right? We're like, okay, maybe we got a little bit of a short position coming up. But as of right now, I feel like Bitcoin is looking really good. When you look at the weekly chart, it honestly shows exactly what I just talked about, where this overreaction of us, because obviously from February to now it felt like forever, but when you look at it on the weekly chart, this was a knee-jerk reaction by the market that we thought it was over. It was the first time after the breakout that it hit the 50 and just said, I don't know why you guys are crying. It was my first time breathing and touching the 50, so it's going back up, right? Can we have it come back down and touch the 50 again? Yes, I can see that, right? Especially when you come to the daily, and I want to be transparent with you guys. And if it broke underneath the 50, maybe it comes back down to 96. And let's be honest, sometimes they know how to hunt those long positions and look to liquidate people, right? And it could be a good area where you want to make sure that you're not. I saw somebody trading where the risk was super high. You want to make sure that your liquidation is not close to this area because they can wick this thing, right? So looking really good. We got ETH up next. Let's go to ETH. Let's have some fun together. I see everybody pulling up. Really appreciate it. ETH has been doing really good. $2,600 now on ETH. BNB is also pumping, just looking phenomenal. And these exact prices we talked about. I'm looking forward to seeing ETH come up to that 20 or past the 2400, which is doing right now, and going all the way up to 3400, then going to 4K. It's programmed, this wet noodle AD. It's gonna happen, and then your Jerry tokens are gonna pump. Your Vote Inu is gonna pump. And then when it probably pumps, you'll be buying ETH at 4K because now you got a new wave of FOMO, and you're like, I don't care, I'm gonna buy ETH at 4K when you'll be buying it right now. But that's not financial advice. No, no, not at all. Not even at the Venetian. But ETH is looking good. Markets are looking healthy. Anything tapping above this 50 moving average, we're taking it and we're cashing it in. That's just what it is. Solana getting ready to gear up. Interesting enough, I didn't hear too many people talking about Solana like that. I was blown away by how Bitcoin maxi they were, and like as far as you can get them off the road, off the beaten path, was about like ETH and BNB, and it's just like a lot of the OG bull run people are already they're still here actually. So right here we got Solana at 176. I would not discount Solana to be able to do what it has to do for sure, because I mean Solana. I mean a lot of people can be normies or they can be Bitcoin maxis or whatever, but Solana still has its place, and even with the pump fund, it brought in so much hype. It wasn't until the Trump coin came out that that people were hitting me up and they're like, how do I get the Solana wallet? I was like, wow, now you guys want to know. So you guys know all this stuff, and I've been talking about crypto, but now you guys want to one second, guys. Developments. I'm cooking. I'm cooking. Let me see. One second, fam. Okay, cool. I mean, Alpha could be ready almost. That's what it's looking like. That's what I had. That's why I had to stop. That's why I had to stop. Only 14-year-olds are on freaking AD. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I'll ask to get invited into that. ETH OG. I see that. He said, "Read that to us." He said, "I'm not gonna." It's almost done. It's almost done. I've been wanting it to be done. Fact for life, XPX2. Honestly, brother, like I want this part to be done. One, because I'm a man of my word. I don't care what it is. Like I want, but I told everybody that I was doing this. I was like, "You want to at least give me 2 months?" Like a lot of people are like, "Oh man, you're already making progress." I was like, "Yeah, but that's how it is. Trust me." I've worked on cars, and you get ahead of the game, and the minute you start getting, oh, we're about to finish soon, it's like, ooh, why'd you do that to us? There's got to be something that you guys can relate to when it comes to that. But yeah, Solana, for 14-year-olds, as far as AD says, you guys will be hearing this alpha soon. Don't worry. But as far as AD is concerned, this is for 14-year-olds. You guys let him know how you guys feel. Also, give him a follow on X, and shoot him a DM. Let him know how you guys feel about him saying this stuff, saying that you know, I'm messing with you guys. It's a brother from another mother. 176 on Solana is awesome. I think Solana will come hit these prices. Bitcoin stays in this sentiment. This atmosphere stays how it feels right now. We're gonna see that 236 Solana happen 100%. Let's go to BNB. Is having a nice little breakout. We'll go to AVAX, and then we'll check out your guys' play. We'll check on Captain BNB. We'll check on XPX. We'll check on all the smart DeFi. Noma tokens doing really good. They're pumping really good. I mean, we want the ecosystem to bring the hype, man. That's what we want. If it's Noma, if it's Molly, if it's somebody bringing eyes to SD, that's what we want, And they're making the bridge happen. So here we go. We got BNB 684. Honestly, you want it at 684, you want it at 1,000. It's up to you. It's programmed. It is programmed. What was cool was even the conservative Bitcoin guys they're really conservative. A lot of them said that the top was 120, 150. And that sounds like a Bitcoin conservative price, right? The guys who are just like, I think that's good, but it's like, it's definitely going higher than that. It's definitely going higher than that. People get mad when I don't know why. It's like, what? Because I want you to go. I don't know, the Bitcoin rainbow chart's there. It's literally there. It says how it's gonna go. It says FOMO, fire sale. Getting a little bit. Oh, maybe this is the top. And we're not even close to any of those zones. And neither is BNB. Okay, BNB is at 684, and I think around that top and kind of sensation would be around 1200. Fam, we'll see how much better it can do than that. But BNB is a contender and a solid play no matter what, and it's going to show that time and time again. It is resilient. I think there'll be some, CZ already paid his dues and paid his respects for all that they wanted from him. So, I think when we'll see a little bit more as far as, some regulations being, lifted on them, and that should help out as far as what's going on with, BNB's price and letting everybody load up on it, right? Not making them jump through any hoops or anything like that. So BNB looking strong. Let's look at AVAX, and then let's go to SD. Let's go to the deck screener. Let me know what you guys are buying. Let's even see what's going on. Whoa, right on the trend line. I mean, I think AVAX has given us a perfect example that the trend is your friend. Maybe you guys can agree with me. That is testing you, even coming back, testing the 50, coming back, testing the 50, coming back, testing the 50. It's not picture perfect, but when you zoom out and you put a trend line on it, it's like, okay, technically this thing has been going up. It does its little shakeouts and kind of march to the right, but overall, it's making higher lows, higher highs, right? So, um, it might make a higher low on one of them, but for the most part, it is making higher lows back to back consolidation and start to ride up a little bit more. And we're headed for that, $31 to $41, and then all the way at the top, right around the upper valley range of $53. But this is all programmed. I think that, like, like I was saying, imagine like a play like Avalanche, everything that they've built and everything that they've done, and they still, are $23. I mean, they want to be a lot higher. So yeah, let's see them. Let's watch them keep growing. Why not, right? So, with that being said, excuse me. Let's go over to Effect Token right now at $10.2 million market cap, looking really strong. And like I said, the top gainers looking like a top gaining community. 39%, 12%, 5%, 3%, 3%. And some decent volume for the whole ecosystem, but we don't need that crazy volume. We want our bags to be safe. We're building for the long term, and so is Feg Token. This is the governance token that have made this launch pad happen. I'm looking forward. A lot of people, we already went through the hard part, honestly, and that's why some people are right at that point where they're like, because that's usually when you get a little bit exhausted, right? Right when you make it after the hard part, now you just got to finish, right? It's like you say you're gonna walk 2 miles. At a mile you're already crying. You say you're gonna walk 5 miles, you'll pass two up like it's nothing. But the minute you start getting close to five, you'll start getting tired, right? It's like wherever you make that number that you're gonna go to, you start getting tired right before that number. Anybody who's worked out or done any kind of repetitions, I'm sure you guys have felt it. But Feg token right here, right over $10 million market cap. We're right through the hard. We made it through the hard part already. I think the bonding curve is that next area where we start to see, honestly, some more adoption. Like we have, like RTR put it right. Like the tools are there, the projects are there. I think some of the greatest projects are already there, building on there. We saw, Dice Reborn here as well. I mean, dude's been developing nonstop, but we're just the tools are there, the innovation's there, the recognition's not, right? There's nothing wrong with being honest and saying, hey, we want to be recognized for what we have, and we don't feel that we're being recognized, right? Because like that, we're like, hey, how can we do this? So it's pushed us to this point to be like, hey, we gave them exactly what, a launch pad should be, which is, an LGE, a liquidity generating event, and the type with the asset backing and whatnot, and also giving people the opportunity to pair 30% to FEG, right? A very unique protocol that gives people staking, gives people lending. But now what we have also is, the bonding curve, right? Okay, that's what they want, right? We gave them what they really should have, right? Which is a liquidity generating event, and we've seen this get popular in the space with, even the likes of K9 Finance doing, a liquidity, technically a liquidity generating event. So it is a term that started to get some traction. But what do they love? They like the bonding curve. And we've tested it out, right? We've been doing smart DeFi the smart way, and not saying that the bonding curve is not the smart way, but a little bit of degenerate pumping a little bit and bonding curve going out and bringing some hype to the space. It worked for Pump Fun. It worked for 4.meme. It worked for a lot of the other ones. So should we be against of all this sensation coming to smart DeFi? No, we shouldn't be against it, right? It's something to be excited about, honestly, because the more people that come to this, the more opportunities projects like Noma has to gain their attraction. The more opportunities projects like XPX has to help their projects facilitate payments through, xpxpay.com. And that's really where it's all about, right? I mean, I'm not gonna make a launch pad, but I rather the token launch pad, bonding curve come over here and get all that exposure to the FEG token. That's FEG token's job. I'm not gonna be able to have the same connections in Kenya that Noma token is going to, right? I mean, boots on the ground goes a long way. So, it's all about everybody filling that gap that's right within their realm, and some amazing things that happen. So shout out to Feg Token, shout out to the Gorillas. Let's go to their X account. Let's see what they got going on. See how Gorilla are they getting right now? How much fun are they having? Another message. Okay, very nice. We're almost finished with that. That's what's nice, man. Is that Although it's not right away, but we're almost finished with that development. That's all I want. I wanted that part to be done. So here we go, May 25th, right here. The new bonding curve presale model is looking incredible. We've been deep in testing the last few days, and we're gearing up to take it to audit. Get ready for interactive presales, powerful referrals, and a whole new way to launch on Smart DeFi. Dun 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 dun. Very nice, you know. Yeah, I want people to do their thing, let them have fun, and I'll wave my flag and just be like, hey, yeah, XPX is over here too. Hey, you guys got payment infrastructure. You guys need to be able to facilitate payments. You guys don't have the liquidity for it because a lot of people don't realize you got to have that. All right, cool. We'll take care of that. Jerry the Turtle is the best meme coin. Let's go. Jerry the Turtle in the house. I mean, get up. We're going to have a personal Jerry the Turtle video coming soon and also XPX video coming soon so we could break down some things. So when we make it back, you guys will be seeing that. I actually got something special coming to the broadcasters. You guys know that I'm tapped in with some exchanges and stuff like that. So we might be seeing some very, very special broadcasts. That's going to get it. Like if your project is tapped into this channel, we'll be getting some really nice cross pollination from this. I don't want to say just yet, so I want to make sure that it's locked in. Contract is being finalized, and I basically just told them, I gave them one more thing that I wanted them to add, and told them that it would be a deal. The numbers are right, everything's there. But what's really nice about this is that this is going to be helping us get exposure to other communities. So, you know, if you guys are tapped in with me and you guys are part of this stuff, you guys know that this is a movement for everybody. So, um, very, very nice. Feg token doing his thing 100%. Nonstop grind. It's real. This is the governance token. Bonding curve coming soon. Everybody can launch their you know their project interactive trading right out the gate, man. So shout out to all the projects doing good. We got Noma token up. Chart is looking good. This is RWA tokenization of real world assets, and they're holding it down when it comes to Kenya, man. When it comes to Africa, they're at 80% staked. Very, very bullish. Chart looking very good. 437K market cap, 29K in liquidity. You know, powerful, powerful community. Rubbing elbows with the right people, talking to the right people in the right places. They're also got some boots on the ground. That's what can be achieved on Smart DeFi. So let's go to the X account actually while we're right here, and so go give them a follow at Noma Chain and do a deep dive on this fan. So here you guys go. He's spreading the word, the good word of Noma Chain to everybody. So definitely go tap in with him on this. It is extremely, extremely cool to see that that's what's being built out right here, right before your guys' eyes. And you guys can do this on Smart DeFi 100%. So very, very bullish times up ahead. Volcano token looking pretty good, up 12%. You guys know, you guys walk around, you guys burn it off. Burn, burn, burn. That's what the Volcano token does. So, you know, you guys can get rewards for, letting it burn. How's the Bitcoin conference? Very bullish, bro. It's not just a Bitcoin conference. It's the Luminarium, the after parties, the side quests. I mean, the all of it. It's just dope. It's just amazing. It's exactly where we're supposed to be. I love what I get to do. We got Molly token as well coming up to around 951K market cap, looking really good. We got the Space Penguins looking even better, I think, right? How about that? Get to say the Space Penguins. The little ones are doing good, man. The projects that keep fighting nonstop. These are the Space Penguins. They have done donations. They are looking out, and they're helping the world to get better every single day. The Space Penguins, charitable events. Then you got XPX right here. Of course, you guys know I launched this thing on Smart DeFi with an epic team that has gotten an amazing community that supports us all the way. And for good reason, man. We say what we mean and we mean what we say. Everything that we're doing is exactly what people say on X Spaces that they want in the project. Oh, we want a project that's solid. We want a project that's like this. We want a team that's actually doing what they say they're going to do. They're doing marketing, that they're networking, that they're making connections. And that's what we've been doing. And you guys give a little bit credit to the team that when that downtrend was happening, that we just didn't spend money for no reason. We shook out anybody who lost conviction and couldn't be a part of it. But when the market turned around, we have always turned around with the market. We have always turned around with the market. And sometimes we're subject to, Bitcoin, the rising tide is the tide that raises all the ships. But when that tide pulls back, like, you see people throwing money here and throwing money there to, try to, patch up the Titanic with a tire patch. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Whoa! Look at these guys. What? Oh my God, this is cool, man. This is cool. So this is what we're doing. That guy right there is absolutely amazing. I can't give him enough love. I mean, even today I linked up with him. He's like, Rico, where are you? I'm streaming. I'm about to finish. I was like, wherever I'm going, we're basically linking up. And I mean, you guys don't even know. Like, a lot of you guys who are close to me, you guys know I got to walk with the cane, yada yada yada. But this guy's just amazing. Just trying to cater to me. I'm like, bro, we got this. Let's enjoy this whole thing. So, I mean, a really really genuine guy. Honestly, just completely genuine. We ate good. We drank good. We're having a good time. That's what we're supposed to be doing, and we're networking and talking about cryptocurrency. He introduced me to some really big heavy hitters in this space. So Dabatola is definitely respected. So definitely show Dabatola some love. If you guys can come over to XPX, I know a lot of you guys listening know what's up. But I encourage you guys to come to xpxpay.com. Come get your card, man. Pretty impressive what we're doing. Anybody can come get your card. Come to xpxpay.com. It's $150. I heard some of the prices from some of the other cards in the space. I was asking around, and we are some of the cheapest cards. Honestly, I could have upsold. I was laughing with some of the guys. I was like, what? You guys are charging that much? But I just want you guys to have the card. That's all I want. I just want you guys to have the card. I want you guys to see that we're willing to go this far so you guys can experience your crypto. That's what it's all about. We have to be able to experience the crypto, of course, man. Right? So, of course, you don't want to say anything. Oh man, we're right there. I just, I want to make sure it's done. I just want to make sure it's right. It'd be the one thing, right? So you said, I said, oh, come on, we're right there. Chart's looking good, right? Chart's looking good. We deleted a zero. How does that feel, fam? We deleted the zero. That feels good. That has to feel good. Deleted the zero. Amazing comeback. Let's go to the chart where it just shows. I mean, look at that comeback from down here, and then word of what is this? This is just a month away, right? So from about went down to like 500K at some point, like literally 500K, and literally just turning around after just some big sales on us, and then the chart just started turning around, and then this actually it was the rest of what was in this same wallet over here. You guys can go back and check, and we were waiting, and then boom, now we're turning around. If that person would have just stood with us, we would be over $1 million market cap right now. But then you got to ask yourself, would you want that person selling a lot higher on you? So like it comes with its good and bad. Like, and it's all good. Like, I know how TK gets. TK is super. I love that man. He's amazing. But even with all that, we are turning this thing around right back in the right direction. Now, it does take all of us, right? But at least what you can count on is knowing, like, hey, even if it's a slow cook, I can count on these guys to deliver, to build exactly what it's supposed to do. I can use their Visa cards today, whether I'm a business, I'm an individual. I can count that when the market starts to turn around, that this project is relevant. If there's a huge event like the Bitcoin conference, that they'll be there to make sure that they get the word out there. And it's a matter of time. Like, if you want it to be a 10x degen, which is not bad in this space, I got nothing against you 10x in all day. There's a 10x on XPX all day. If that's all you were interested in. Now, the fact that we get to build for the future, and we have businesses, and we have projects on our pay portal, that's for the long run, everybody. So come join me on this long run if you guys are down for the cause. Let me copy this contract address, and let's go ahead and have some fun. Let's get some projects up in here. We'll check out Vote E-News chart. They're one of the first ones in here. Let's get Captain BNB as well. We got Dice Rolls Reborn. Man, shout out to him. I'm not sure if he's still in here, but yeah, let's see who pulled up first. I do want to be fair. So we got Captain BNB first. Then we got the Vote Army pulling up with Boss Fam and Crypto Shea pulling up. Hopefully they're still in here. And then we got Jerry. So appreciate you guys all pulling up. Showing some support. Get ready, Jerry community. There is going to be specific video for you guys. You know, we called you guys pretty early. We were keeping an eye on you guys, so there's gonna be a dedicated video that's just gonna be just a Jerry video. Okay, there's gonna be just a XPX video coming out soon because when I'm done with this all this conference stuff, I'm not gonna be able to move around for like a whole week. I might as well just stream from my bed or something. Just set up a whole setup and just. But yeah, contract address is there. Let's go ahead and start off with the Captain B&B fam. They are here first. And I'm glad that the Wi-Fi is actually working really smooth for us, fam. So Captain B&B right here. I mean, here you. Whoa, Captain, and there's not more capes in the stream. What are we doing here? We're turning this around. We're going back towards 10 million, and I don't got more capes in the stream. Let me see what you guys got going on the X account. You guys are hot 29, hot 28 on the B&B chain, which is pretty cool. And goes to show you that those moments come on the B&B chain. They're gonna come. They're gonna happen. Love seeing the stream climb up, man. If you guys are just joining, go ahead and retweet the space, retweet the room, retweet the broadcast. Get everybody in here. Get everybody in here. Captain B&B, a nice big yellow candle, the golden era as they're calling it. I gotta like that. And whoa, see you soon in Las Vegas. I didn't see Captain B&B. Where are you guys at, man? How come nobody sent me a DM? I'm here. What's good? I mean, that's easy streaming. Let's connect. Let's go buy a cape at the store and wear it. I mean, that's what it's all about. Where are you guys at, man? That's why I had to go live again. So you guys, and we're going in the right direction. That's why we had to go live. I mean, all projects at the Bitcoin conference going in the right direction. I mean, you get to network, you get to build it up. I mean, that's what it's there for. It also shows you that your project is worth taking to the Bitcoin conference. If only at that, you know, if it's only just that, it's like, you know, you're not going to take a rug to the Bitcoin conference, are you? I mean, what's the point of that? It's a waste of money. So Captain B&B looking very, very good. And then, you know, looking bullish. The cape stays on. Healthy looking chart. We know that they've already done over 70 something million in market cap, and they have what it takes. And you know, this should make everybody excited on the BNB chain. This is what it's all about. So again, marching towards that $10 million market cap, that holy grail moment. You know, always when a project breaks towards that that $10 million market cap, it just goes high. You know, and this is what I tell every project in here: keep your capes on, whatever cape it is that you guys wear, because this project broke 10 million and went all the way up to 70 something million. I'm telling you guys, nobody really knows how high they can go. They can just shoot up like crazy, especially depending on the market cap to liquidity ratio. You know, if the liquidity is very thick, it won't move as fast, but nonetheless, $70 million market cap, you know, coming all the way down to like $1-2 million market cap, now right back to do it again and again and again, you know, breaking past that 10 million. They could definitely make that happen once again. So very bullish on the Captain BNB. Now they're trending number 21 on the Binance Smart Chain. A lot of these guys actually are holders of XPX as well. If you are a Captain BNB, I'm about to do something nice. If you are getting a card and you're from Captain BNB, let me know your email so I can customize it for you and do something special, you know, for you guys to have a captain, that you guys have an XPX card. I already know a lot of you guys hold XPX, but if you're one of those guys, and even if you got to get another card because you have one already, just let me know. But I'll custom make it for you guys to have something cool. So like that, it's not just an XPX card, but it'd be a card that you guys are going to love and be like, yeah, I got my card through XPX, but check out Captain right here looking over the city or whatnot. So Captain BNB looking very, very strong, very, very bullish if you guys ask me. Let's go over to Vote Inu. They pulled up next. Then we're going to go to Jerry the Turtle fam. Jerry La Tortuga, ¿verdad? Let's see, where we at? Volt Inu. One second. Using the second screen. Appreciate you guys pulling up. Stream numbers are picking up really nice. I mean, we're doing fantastic, fam. Honestly, it's very bullish. So I appreciate it. I see it. And it's a late night stream. So seeing the numbers and you guys pull up and it's a super late night stream, I truly appreciate it. We got Volt Inu right here at $13.6 million market cap. yeah, let me know, AD. Anybody that that's definitely tapped in, and let me know what you guys want. We'll make something special for you guys. I rock with you guys. I want you guys to just experience your crypto, be a part of the fam, and enjoy it too as well. We got Vote Inu right here, man. We use the Volti decks. They got that. That's awesome, man. Anybody can set this up. If you got Jerry or you got any kind of project on the ETH, on BNB, you can make your token even that much more deflationary. Even if you have a burn protocol already, they can trade that thing and yeah, make it more deflationary. Anybody who uses that dex. But like I was saying, you definitely don't want to turn the corner and see a bunch of dogs right there and they got a bunch of lightning bolts and they're ready to get you. So, it's really hard to say that that you don't think that they have what it takes to make it, that, they're probably not going to go that high. They have the right community. Eventually, there just has to be more buys and sells. There's no way that it just stays like that. Eventually, all those who, unless, that's just what it is, right? There's only so much that somebody can sell until eventually, the buyers are the ones loading it up. So, very, very nice. We got Jerry. See you guys in the chat, man. You guys have been going crazy lately, and those are the vibes that you guys want. And this is a project as well that has those vibes. Shout out to the Vote Inu community. Always being extremely, extremely voted. All right, let's go ahead and check out another one. We got Jerry right here. We're gonna check out Bomi, the homie, as well. Um, whoa, whoa. Here it goes. It broke 10 million. What can I tell you guys? Sheesh. I mean, all your wallets should be looking good. Man, when you know, huh? Well, that's going to be a lit video for you guys when I make that video. You guys better not paper hand until I make that video. You guys hear me? Jerry the Turtle, let me know in the chat right now. I want to know in the chat. I'm going to make a bullish video for you guys. We should do it from the studio, though. I'm not sure if it would be a good video from here. Um, but, I'm back at the house in 3 days, Can you guys hold your bag for 3 days and we make a bullish Jerry the Turtle video like this? Where's everybody at? Wait a minute. And I want to know how many of you guys are surprised that we're going to be talking about this, you know, $10 million market cap again. Wow. Everybody's checking their wallet. We at 20 million, bro. 10 million broke that a few days ago. Man, I've been here. Yeah, I see that we're at 20 million, but where did it start? Again, when you break that 10 million, it just gets silly. It just gets really, really silly. And a good silly. Nobody's getting mad at this silly. I know that. So, a nice You guys said, Rico, we're not gonna do it like this. We're not gonna. We're going straight up. We're going straight up. But I did draw that, and I warned you guys. I said, hey, I don't know if you guys are ready, Jerry. I'm gonna warn you guys. I'm not sure if you're ready for that, but if you break 10 million, you're gonna go a lot higher, right? So there we go, man. I'm looking forward to making the video coming up soon. Let's go to your guys' X account. Let me show you what you guys got going on. We got some upcoming new listing, that Bitmart list, JYAY. Yes, keep an eye on our socials for further announcements. Share in the comments what you like about this project. You got what else? You got Crypto Galaxy saying vertical. You got Jerry right here, post about Jerry every day. Talk about Jerry every hour. I think about Jerry every minute. Man, very nice. Uh-oh, the Crypto Impress. Oh, man, I'm telling you, it's nice. She'll call him too. She will. She got it. It's very nice. Oh, listed on Biconomy as well. Ooh, very nice. You guys know what's up. So this one's going through all the motions. This one's looking good. Jerry the Turtle. Is it going to be one of those that just goes and goes and goes? Can be, right? Can definitely be one of those that just never stops going and goes up to 100 million, 115 million. So pretty amazing. Pretty amazing if you ask me, as far as how's that going. What's not to like about that? What's not to like about that? You guys got to be absolutely ecstatic. So that's very cool. I mean, Jerry, good job. Good job to Jerry the Turtle fam. Looking fire. So next stop is 50 million. Let's go to the 30. Let's go to the 40, then to the 50, and then go a little bit higher, right? Why not? So I think you guys have a program. I think you guys are doing a good job. You guys shook out a lot of the people, and then you just broke those market caps that are important to break. It's so amazing to see, like, no matter what, look at these shakeouts that happen. I mean, some people are angry right now. This thing went up to 4 million, 5 million, came all the way down. Talk about a shakeout. 856, turned it right back around, went past 5 million, came on down. People wanted to cheat it again. Sellers wanted to sell. 1.2 million, went back up to the same area again. Some people say, you know what? I'm gonna sell my dust tokens. I'm about to get wrecked. Let me just get rid of the dust token. I don't think my dust tokens are gonna do anything. Let's get rid of the dust tokens as well. So like that I can get all the way wrecked. Let me jeep myself really quick. And there you go. You got yourself a sender. When you see a community that can pull up nonstop, just give it time. ETH, BNB, Polygon, I don't care what chain it is. Eventually, you guys will get your moment. Some are faster than others. It just takes that one whale to put some serious buys on the chart that FOMO kicks in and they can't handle it, right? So every project, that moment will come, and you can tell, like, even with these shakeouts, their moment came and they got a nice whale to push their thing. And I'm sure the whale's going to take some profits, as most likely the whale has the right to do, because they pumped that chart up like that. But I guarantee you that's what happens to projects that have a great community. Keep building forward, keep pushing in the right direction. What happens is eventually, some decent buys come through and they ignite it lights it all up, and takes it to the next level. So this one's trending number 28, looking really really good. uh, that's what I like to see. Really, really can't complain about this. This is essentially what we want to see. So bullish, bullish, bullish on the market. And Jerry the Turtle, I mean, you guys got to be having so much fun in that Telegram right now. And shout out to you guys. You guys went against that 5 mil, 5 mil, 5 mil, 5 mil, 5 mil, and then broke past it, made a support above it, and then finally broke that 10 mil. And look at how fast you go right past 12, 13, 14, 15. You just go right into 20 something automatically. Now it's up to you guys to hold the gem, protect the gem, hodl the gem, and if you guys can make the floor 10 million and you guys turn this thing around, you guys got 50, $100 million on target coming very soon. Especially, you let Ethereum break out to over 4,000 and Ethereum starts to break some all-time highs. It doesn't get any more bullish than that, fam. So very very excited for you guys, and what you guys are able to pull off right now is looking really, really good. I'm sure that you guys will be able to do this some more as well. Just keep building the community. Tell a friend to tell a friend, and I think Jerry has some decent legs on Jerry the Turtle right there. He's probably got yourself a runner right there. So overall, crypto market cap's looking good. Bitcoin's holding decent prices, 108. ETH is holding even better prices at around over 2,600, getting close to 2,700. But these are just these prices for now. That doesn't mean that it's not going to go any higher. I think we all know that it's going to go higher, right? The Bitcoin rainbow chart kind of gives you that signal, kind of lets you know that it's going to keep going higher no matter what. So make sure you guys don't fumble the bags. The market is still very bullish. There's short-term volatility. It's always going to test us in the sense of, like, is it over? Is it not over? And I mean, Jerry the Turtle is a perfect example how they showed everybody. The market's not done. Market's definitely not done, right? And you guys got the next market cap to hold. That 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 million. Break past that. I don't know if you guys are ready for that. You guys might go up to $35 million market cap. So I'm looking for all my favorite plays to do the same thing. Break the 5, break the 10, and let the rest just send. I mean, nobody even gets to take credit. It's just like we broke the 10. That's it. We're on everybody's radar from here on out. How bad do we want it? Do we want to break the 100? And that's up to the community. So I want to thank everybody who's pulled up to this super, super late night stream. I'm going to write some messages back, as obviously about development. It's very important. I want to make sure that I'm on the same page with these guys and everything's on track. we got some more things to do later on tonight, some more side quest adventures. And yeah, join me in some spaces, and yeah, let's lock in. If you're up late and you're not doing too much, keep an eye out. Maybe I join a space, maybe I do a live stream from walking around on the strip or whatnot. But yeah, we'll keep you tapped in for all things. So whether you're part of the Jerry the Turtle, whether you're part of XPX, whether you're part of Bitcoin and or AVAX or whatever it might be in the space, keep the bell notification lit. And if you guys can't do that, continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. So until next time, you guys know what it is.